Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. Hi all. So this video is a bit different. Wait, let me arrange my gown. Okay, welcome. Hi, morning, afternoon, good day everywhere where you are. So I decided to make this video because this is my graduation gown, hopefully for my PhD, of course. So this week I actually got to do, to work down and do my graduation in person. I've graduated since 2019 and we have somehow not managed to do the actual physical graduation. So we've done the virtual one and certificate has been sent out, but not this physical one. So this year, thankfully, with obviously so much COVID restriction, but we have managed to do it. So here's my cap and here's my gown. And I am officially, I mean it's been official for a while, but anyway, I wanted to do this video just to obviously share with you guys some of my graduation highlights and maybe one or two things, especially for those of you that are looking forward to graduating your master's, your PhD, even BSc. They are all great achievements and you should look forward to this. This is one of the things I use to motivate my students in class, and I always remind them, like, the more you put effort into this, the more that vision would come to actualization, where you would find yourself walking down on that podium to receive your certificate, and your family and friends and everyone are cheering on, cheering you on, and really it's such an happy atmosphere that I think is worth all the effort that you put in. So here I am, over 100,000 words, 3 and some months, years added, and I am finally a graduate again, over and over again. So yeah, I've graduated now at obviously BSc level when I was in Nigeria, and MSc now in the UK when I came into the UK, and then now PhD as well in the UK, and hopefully I'm not gonna be studying for a very long time from now. So, but yeah, anyway, what I wanted you to guys to pick out from this video, in addition to just motivating those of you that are already in the system and are pushing ahead, just know it's really worth it at the end. But also to just give you one or two tips in terms of how my graduation went, and some things that you should or shouldn't do, like I have done. So the first one is try and be there on time. As usual, there is no African time here, so if you're not there on time, you would most likely miss out. So how I didn't get there on time, of course, that's why I know. So I'm telling you. So the first thing I missed was I got there, I got there about 4 minutes, yeah, about 4 minutes to the start of the program. And obviously, like I said, there's no African time, so no one is waiting on me or pushing program back for some minutes. So it was straight up and they were gonna start. So immediately I got there, the lady was like, are you for 4:30? So my own was for 4:30 p.m. Obviously, normally it's usually in the morning, where you have enough time to take pictures and mingle with family and friends. But because of COVID, they had to stack a whole lot of us. My graduation should have happened way before now, so they just had to stack all of us into different sections during the day. So I was anyway for 4:30 p.m. So I got there 4:26. Really bad. And the lady was like, are you 4:30? And I was like, yeah. Oh, you're late. Then I started freaking out. She was like, they're about to close the hall. Get in. Oh, and I didn't have my gown, because you have to get your gown from the graduation venue itself. So they took me straight. I had to run, literally, me and one lady, and we're both Africans. Is that any surprise? Oh yeah. So anyway, we ran down to the graduation, to the gown place where they dress you up. So they quickly dressed us up, and then while they were dressing me up, two things happened. First one, my hair if you can see. It's actually very big at the back. And so if you're gonna, my advice is, if you're making, especially for my African sisters, of course, if you're making hairstyle, try to remember something maybe that would fall rather than that would, stand out, push up, because that's what I did. And as you can see, I'm only just dropping this on my head because I couldn't wear it. I couldn't wear it's not. So in the midst of running, because we're literally 2 minutes before they close the gates, they had to go find the biggest cap that they could, the biggest size, and it just still didn't go in. This is the biggest one they could find, the biggest size they have, and it still wasn't. So the lady was like, "Did you know when you measured your hair?" And I was like, can't remember. I think my hair was down then, so now it's up, and I just didn't think about that. So think about consider that when you're dressing up or preparing for your graduation, because I know you will. And then also I had to put on face mask, and because I tied my hair, right, so I had my my scarf really wrapped tightly, just so it doesn't fall off when people are hugging or do different activities. So it was difficult for me to also manage to get the face mask onto my ears. You might not need that. Hopefully when you do your graduation, COVID would hopefully be gone, but that was just something that I also had to struggle with in all of my 2 minutes that I had to get into the hall. And then I ran in. And then because of that situation that I was in, I was not able to take picture at the gown area. So that gown area, they have really nice background posters and different graduation things, and how you can set yourself to really have a professional looking picture. So to have those professional looking pictures, they set all those. I couldn't use them. I literally had to run past. So please give yourself like 30 minutes at least to have such time, and just take really nice pictures, and get everything and get into the hall nice and calm. I ran in, literally ran in. And then immediately we're going, your number, oh my number. I was breathing heavy because I've been running to get into the hall. Just bad people, don't do like me. So anyway, we go into the hall, and the lady was like, you're first. Oh wait. So I sat on my seat, and when they started calling names, I was literally the first person they called because of my surname, right? Because my surname starts with an A. So I guess nobody else had a surname that starts with an A before mine. So anyway, got up and then went onto the podium and waited. So I was the first one in line. Well, they read, because they had to read so many things. They have to, so the lecturer man, the professor, did all that. And then for PhD, they actually would, for those that don't know, I'm sure many of you know, they would actually call your the study that you've done. So they would call the title of your project out completely. So mine was, it's actually been long I had my PhD title. I was like, oh, is that my PhD title? Oh. So he called mine was, let's see if I can remember. Oh gosh. Exploring type 2 diabetes management with West African immigrants living in the UK, a constructivist grounded theory study. That was mine. So he called that, and then he was like, Dr. Fola Shade Tawakalito. And I was looking at him like, you better call my name right, man. Hello. And yeah, and obviously I worked out and work across the podium. We used to they used to handshake if you wanted prior to COVID, but now it's completely off the table. No one handshakes the VC or the pro chancellor like it used to be. So you just walk across. Sometimes if you're respectful, you could tip your hat, and you will see. I'm gonna put a little bit of a clip in between just for you to see when I walk out down the podium and I tipped my hat and I went, and family cheered and everyone was happy and it's all good. So anyway, this is me. I thought so. After the ceremony, you would go to a nice get together area in the hall. Take pictures, do all that fun stuff. but then you're supposed to leave your gown afterwards. So I managed to get the man to give me time for my gown because I wanted to make this video. So he said you could take it on and bring it back tomorrow. So but I can take it back today anyway. I'll try and get it down there hopefully today. Oh yeah, so this is it. So this is my gown again. The PhD gown is definitely different from the MSc gown, of course, and the MSc is also different from the BSc gown. Yeah, for me in academia, I might actually need to buy this gown because for every procession that is done, you know, those people that would carry that university staff and they will go with the VC and the rest of that. I've done that in my current university, but I wore their gown. So ideally you're supposed to wear the gown of the university that you graduated from. So I think I would eventually need to buy this gown. It's a lot of money though, but I eventually need to buy it so I can wear it when I do procession for my own graduating students. So excited, can't wait. So yeah, anyway, this video is just for me to share with you that finally, thanks to COVID and the rest, I have managed to graduate. I'm going to make a proper video to talk about things that you need to consider in depth, especially applying for visa for your family and friends, and details on, you know, just preparing everything you need to get done before your graduation. So hopefully you have the best experience during your graduation, you know, picking restaurants, you know, or deciding how you're gonna have your party. Anyway, I didn't have much of after party. I just went to a nice restaurant, to a buffet restaurant with my friends and family, and I mean those that were there, and we just had dinner and went home, and it was end of graduation. So thank you all very much. Finally I have managed to do my graduation in person. I did see one of my lecturer actually, and it was interesting because I didn't even know she remembered me. She was actually my master's lecturer. She's like, oh, you graduated, like, yeah, it's PhD done and all that. So it was quite merry, and here I am graduating as a PhD you know, candidate from PhD. I actually have started lecturing, and I am currently senior lecturer in my current role. So it was quite like, oh, you're a senior lecturer and you just graduated. Oh no, I mean, me too. I'm like, how did that happen? But here I am, done. Thank you all for sharing in my joy, and hopefully I will be hearing or seeing you guys walk down your podium to receive your well achieved and deserved certificate, and hopefully progress into greater heights. Bye bye. Let me sprinkle some graduation joy here. Bye bye.
Of a program of work entitled Exploring Diabetes Management with West African Immigrants Living in the UK, a constructivist grounded theory study, Dr. Folashade Tawakalito Allen.